Hello Year 10 and welcome to today's lesson on Blood Brothers. Lesson Outcomes. Explore the opening Act 1, looking at pages 5 to 10. Why? To gain an understanding of the characters, the scenes and how to apply vocal and physical skills to bring the scene to life. Task. Read the narrator's opening address on page 5, which is on the next screen. Write a brief paragraph about what you learn. You can pause the video here to look at this in more detail or refer to the PowerPoint in the file section. You can now watch this scene in action in the next sequence.
So, did you hear the story of the Johnston twins? As like each other as two new pins of one womb born on the self-same day, how one was kept and one given away. And did you never hear how the Johnstons died, never knowing that they shared one name till the day they died, when a mother cried, "My own dear sons lie slain"? And did you never hear of the mother so cruel there's a stone in place of her heart? Then bring her on, and come judge for yourselves how she came to play this part.
Task. Read through Mrs. Johnston's opening song. What do we learn about her life? What sort of background does she come from? Read on, looking at her exchanges with the milkman and her kids. What other information do we gain about her and her family's social economic state? The scene is next. Remember, you can pause the video at any time to allow you enough time to read this section. If this is a bit small, remember you can see this on the PowerPoint in the file section on Show My Homework. Here is the scene.
Once I had a husband, you know the sort of chap. I met him at a dance and now we came on with the chat.
I think you're a bleeding cracket.
He said me eyes were deep blue pools, me skin as soft as snow. He told me I was sexier than Marilyn Monroe. And we went dancing. And we went dancing. Then of course I found that I was 6 weeks overdue.
What?
Got married at the registry and then we had a do. We all had Kelly salmon sandwiches and how the ale did flow. They said the bride was lovelier than Marilyn Monroe.
And we went dancing. And we went dancing.
Then the baby came along, we called him
Darren Wade.
Then 3 months on I found that I was in the club again.
Shit.
And though I still fancy dancing, me husband wouldn't go. But the wife he said was twice the size of Marilyn Monroe. No more dancing. No more dancing. By the time that I was 25, I looked like 42. With 7 hungry mouths to feed and 1 more nearly due. My husband, he walked out on me a month or 2 ago. The girl they say who looks a bit like Marilyn Monroe. And they go dancing. And they go dancing. Yes, they go dancing. Yes, they go dancing.
Listen, love, I'm up to here with hard luck stories. Now you owe me £3.17 and 4 pence, and either you pay up today, like now, or I'll be forced to cut off your deliveries.
I said, look, next week I'll be able to pay
Next
you.
week. Next week never arrives around here. I'd be a rich man if next week ever came.
I got a job. I'll have money coming in next week and I'll be able to pay you, but you can't stop the milk. I need the milk. I'm pregnant.
Well, don't look at me, love. I might be a milkman, but it's got nothing to do with me. Now, you've been told, no money, no milk.
Ma'am, the baby's crying. He wants his bottle. Where's the milk? Hey, Mama, I'm on free lunches. All the other kids laugh at me.
Mother, there's nothing in the never bloody well,
Hey,
lads.
don't swear, I've told you.
Mum, I can't sleep. I'm hungry. I'm starving.
Me too, Mama.
I know it's hard on all you kids, but try and get some sleep. Next week I'll be earning, we'll have loads of things to eat. We'll have ham and jam and salmon, roast beef, Yorkshire pudding, Battenberg cakes, mince and spuds, milkshake mix for the baby. When I bring home the dough, we'll live like kings, like bright young things, like Marilyn Monroe. And we'll go dancing, and we'll go dancing, and we'll go dancing, and
Hello, Mrs. J. How are you? Is the job working out all right for you?
It's great, thanks. It's such a lovely house. It's a pleasure to clean it.
Yes, it is a lovely house, isn't it? It's a pity it's so big, though. I'm finding it rather large at present.
Yeah.
Your next task. Read through pages 8 and 9. Mrs. Johnson and Mrs. Lyons' first meeting. Think about and discuss the following. Number 1. How you are going to perform the roles of Mrs. Johnson and Mrs. Lyons to show their contrasting backgrounds. 2. How are you going to show Mrs. Lyons' sadness about not being able to have children and Mrs. Johnson's superstitions. As you are doing this, you are making a mind map thinking about the performance skills you're going to use. The vocal skills, pitch, pace, pause, tone, accent and emphasis, as well as the physical skills, movement, gait, posture, eye contact, proxemics and physical contact. Up next is the section of script as well as a short video showing this scene. Remember, you can see these in the final section on Show My Homework.
Hello, Mrs. J. How are you? Is the job working out all right for you?
It's great, thanks. It's such a lovely house. It's a pleasure to clean it.
Yes, it is a lovely house, isn't it? It's a pity it's so big, though. I'm finding it rather large at present.
Yeah, with Mr. Lyons being away and that. When does he come back, Mr. Lyons?
Oh, let's see. Well, the company sent him out for, it seems like, such a long time. They sent him out for 9 months, so he'll be back in 5 months' time.
You'll be glad when he's back, won't you? The house won't feel so empty then, will it?
Oh, well, actually, Mrs. J, we bought such a large house for the children. We thought children would come along.
Oh, but, you might still be able to.
No, it's just that, well, we've been trying for such a long time, and I wanted to adopt from Mr. Lyons. He said he wanted his own son, not somebody else's. Myself, I believe an adopted child can become one's own.
Mm-hmm. It's funny, though, isn't it? Here's you, can't have kids, and me, I just can't stop having them. My husband used to say that all we had to do was shake hands and I'd be in the club. He must have shook hands with me before he left. I'm having another one, you know.
Oh, I see.
Oh, no. But look, it'll be fine, Miss Lyons. See, having babies is like clockwork to me. I'm back and on my feet. I'm working the next day, you know. And if I have this one on the weekends, I won't even have to take one day off. I love this job, you know. We can just manage to get by now. Ah! What are you trying to do, Polly? The shoes on the table! You don't put shoes on the table, take them off! Miss Lyons, you don't put your shoes on the table, you never know what will happen.
Oh, I see, you're superstitious.
No, you don't put new shoes on the table.
Look, go on with you. If it'll make you feel any better, I'll put them away.
Next task. The shoes upon the table and a joker in the pack. The salt's been spilled and a looking glass cracked. There's one lone magpie overhead. What do you think the narrator is suggesting to the audience here? Make notes on this as well as all the questions in the PowerPoint so far. Here is the section of script for you to see again. Pause the video. Next up, you will see the
There's
video.
shoes upon the table, and a joker in the pack. The salt's been spilled and a looking glass cracked. There's one lone magpie overhead,
I'm not superstitious.
the mother said.
I'm not superstitious.
The mother said. Hello.
Well, what are you doing here? The milk bill's not due till Thursday.
Actually,
Answer each of the questions with as much detail as possible. You can reference lines of dialogue if this helps, or you can print out the script sections and annotate around them. Once you've completed your work, upload to Show My Homework. If you have any questions, please do email me. Bye for now.